And we're back for another forecast where we're actually getting back on track with doing the forecasts. So I will kind of just jump in. Hopefully, everybody had a good trading week. I did okay, I didn't do too bad. There was a moment of me getting kind of greedy towards the end, which resulted in me losing a little bit of money, but you live, you learn, and you move forward. So, what we're going to do, I actually kind of did some charting on this one already. I will say that I haven't done from about here down. So you're gonna go with me, walk with me, as I go through all of the things here on down. I kind of already went through. I got excited and kind of already did the ones up top here above US 30. But I will go over the notes that I made with you, just so that you know how I marked up my chart, why I marked up my chart the way that I did, and where I put the things that, the things that I needed on the chart, so I know what I'm looking for when the time comes. So normally what happens when the month starts to a brand new month, I do start on the monthly chart. The only reason for that is just so I can get a bigger or better idea, a little less clutter on the monthly, rather than like going to the hourly or the 4 hourly. And don't get me wrong, I still scale down to those charts so I can see some of the smaller moves, but for the most part I will start with the monthly just so I can get an idea. So what I first do when I get onto the monthly, and again, I've already marked this one up. This was there previously because I was trying to see if it was going to make it back up here for a retest, but I don't see it. I don't see it doing that, especially with it going past this major bank level. I don't know why I'm out of breath. I know that my allergies are pretty gnarly right now, so hang in there with me. But okay, so the first thing I do when I'm on the monthly chart is I will pull back as far as I can to see where price was last there and still try to leave them big enough so I can see them. Oh, hang on one second. All right. So when price was there last, there was some consolidation. So we're probably going to see a decent amount of consolidation, maybe until about this red line that I've already marked off. But it's a chance that we could see consolidation up until there, but then we could also possibly see price just continue as well. So it looks like price is going to have a while to kind of go down, with it kind of hopefully repeating what it did in the past in history, which is what I'm leaning toward. I'm believing that, yes, we will see some consolidation here. So where we're kind of at right now, we're going to see a little bit of consolidation right here, and then hopefully it'll start to pull down and we'll see it actually get down to maybe 84. But we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see what happens. I truly believe that that's what it's going to be, especially since it's getting past this major bank level right here. So what I did was I used the Fibonacci tool, and I used the Fibonacci tool on the 4-hour chart. So let me pull that up for you so that you can kind of get an idea. And the reason why I put it on the 4-hour chart, because even though I check the monthly at the beginning of months or at the end or whatever have you, it's easier for me to get a better idea as to where to start, where to stop, where I need to be looking to get in or pull back in terms of like my position size and all that jazz. So that's why I tend to put my Fibonacci retracement tool on the 4-hour, sometimes on the 1-hour, but for the most part just on the 4-hour. So even now you can kind of tell that there has been some consolidation. I don't think we're done. I do think that it's going to pull down a little bit. We're going to have a little more consolidation, and then we're going to hopefully head down. I think we're probably going to see a little bit of consolidation all up in this area until it gets past this mark, and then we can see it just go straight down, which will be really good to see. So that's what I have so far, and this is for EU. Let's go ahead and switch over to AU. For AU, I didn't really do anything, hence why it's not marked. I always try to mark the ones that I'm looking at for the week just so I can keep an eye on where I need to be. But I didn't see anything, worth looking at for AU. Let's go back up to the monthly real quick and go over that. So the only reason why I didn't do anything for AU, let's get it a little bit bigger, is because of this guy right here. It looks like almost as if I were to get in. Let's go with the weekly. Price may not get past this. So I'm not confident in getting in anything past until it gets past this. Now, what you can do is you can set up, I would even give it a couple, couple of ticks past that. But I would set up an alert for right here. Because if it gets, when it gets, eventually will, but when it gets about past here, then you can expect to see, because of basically what's happened in the past, is a drop. You'll see a drop, a little bit of consolidation, another drop, probably another little bit of consolidation, another little bit of a drop, same thing. Maybe a little more consolidation and down to it, maybe about there. That's what I'm assuming AU will do. So it's always good when you see that to put an alarm so you know exactly what's happening. It'll alarm you, or you can always use a sell stop, which is what I actually did for EU. I put a sell stop so that when price gets to, running it back, if I can, when price actually gets to, let's see, this is not giving me a good example, and I don't remember it exactly. I know it's in my MT4, but right when price gets to about right here is when I'm opting in for it to put me in on a position. So that's what I have going for EU. AU, again, you could definitely put in something so that when it gets a little bit past here, but keep in mind this is on the daily. It's going to take a little while to get down there. So I would put in for a position to take place or to start a few ticks after this candle that's sitting right here, and then you should be good to go, and it'll take you straight down for the most part. So let's move on. We're going to go back to the monthly, and we're going to actually do this one in Hakanashi, because Hakanashi's been super helpful. I think I remember saying in the last video, it's been like super key. And it's made me extremely confident. It's been super helpful. Okay, so when it comes to, when it comes to, what is this, UJ? Come on, there we go. So I'll tell you, I have not been trading UJ because UJ hit an all-time high that it's ever hit in July. And with it doing that, I don't have anything to go off of in the past, so I haven't even traded or messed with UJ since that has happened. I don't feel like I'm strong enough in the game to be messing with something that hasn't quite gotten to that point yet. So I'm gonna be leaving UJ alone. So we're even gonna go ahead and move on to GU. So GU on the monthly. I haven't done GU. Oh wait, I think I did do GU, but I'll go over it one more time with you. So let's see, let's squeeze this up a little bit and see what the hell's going on here. Let me turn it back to blue real quick. See, and I don't even know. Okay, so we do have a little bit of something. This was shit. This was back in, when was this? Sheesh, 85. Good grief. All right, so it hasn't been, well, it has been. Excuse me, it did get down that low in about April of 20. So there's that. However, the last time it was down there was in 1985. So, we're just gonna have to wait to see what happens, especially with recession. It's a chance that we could see this go a little bit lower, but as of right now, I'm not doing anything with GU as of right now. Even scrolling it down, I mean, the monthly is gonna show you the overall, the big picture. Excuse me, and then the 4 hour is going to get a little more messy. You could definitely, I'm sure that there's something that can be done. I'm just not going to mess with GU right now. US 30, I have not really traded US 30 just yet. That's still something that's brand new to me. However, if I was going to trade US 30, this is what I would do. Then let's go to the monthly. Let's squeeze it out so we can see what the hell's going on. Okay. So based on what has kind of happened in the past, this is what, June or July? Sorry, this month is month of July. we could potentially see this month, and I'm just going based off the month because I'm on the month still, we could potentially see it get to about here. Will it get past here? Maybe. We would have to just wait. That's going to take some time. This is on the monthly. Let's see what it looks like to the daily. On the daily, oh, and down here, this is the RSI. The RSI, how I use the RSI, I explained it in another video. I can definitely repost that video in this video so that you can go back and kind of look at it. I use the RSI in conjunction with Hakanashi, and what you're looking for, I did mine, this is on a 14. Sorry, let me clear this off here. This is on a 14. So what you're basically looking for is to see if this black line, when this black line gets below the 50, all you're really paying super close attention to is the 50. Once you're below the 50, you're bearish. You're above the 50, you're looking for a bullish move, or to take a bullish position, rather. So right now, you see how it's sitting, and it changed right here. So you just line it up with what's going on up here. It basically was saying that it was going to change direction as soon as it crossed August the 26th. And it was going to head down. Now, again, this is on the daily, so it's going to, it's going to give you long spurts of time rather than the shorter amounts of time. So if I were to trade this, I would take, let me back up one more time here. So first of all, I wouldn't even pretend like I was going to trade US 30 on a daily time frame because it moves so rapidly. I'd probably do it on a 10 or a 15 minute. So I would do it on a 10, 15 minute, 5 minute, something like that. And I would trade it until it got down to here. Match it up with this guy right here. Because it looks like it could potentially do that. And it's still below the 50 if you're looking down here. So yeah, if I were to trade, again, I don't trade US 30 as of right now. Maybe I will in the future. But if I did, I would only do it on the 15, 10, or the 5 minute. And I would only trade it till it got to about there. And then I would get out quickly. Because you can deplete your account. I mean, you can deplete your account on any one of these, but US 30 is a killer. Okay. So moving forward, I'm going to actually get rid of this guy because it's big. And we're on the 15 minutes. I totally forgot. Let's see. Hang on. Let me know if this is helpful, because at first I was just going to kind of just do the forecasting by myself and then jump on and tell you exactly what I was going through, which ones I was picking. But let me know if me going through them with you is more helpful than me just kind of picking what I'm going to be doing. You let me know. Okay. So let's see what we got for GBP. Even on the monthly, what I'm looking at here, let me highlight this a little bit. This video is going to be a little bit longer today. I'm just trying to go in a little more depth. This is where I have most of my attention at, right? So I'm looking to see what price did in the past. This is something that price did in the past. This is something that price did in the past. This too, all of this is what price has done in the past. Based on how it looks right now, we could see a run until 160, but because it's so close to 160, I would probably wait until it broke 160. Then I'd set my stop loss like right above here so you could have it somewhat tight, you know what I mean? And then you could take profit shit all the way down to here practically. You'd have to, let's see what this situation looks like. Let me get rid of this guy. Actually, I should have just moved it. It's fine. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Right? Actually, let me move it. I just want to see what's happening at the end of here. So let's scale down to the daily. Let's scoot over. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you could potentially ride it to about here and then kind of see what happens. It may, hit here and then shoot back up for a retest kind of thing. You would just kind of have to see what would happen. But once it gets past this point right here, past these previous candles, you could look at it potentially getting to about here. That's a pretty good amount of pips. So let's see. what do I want? Let's go to here and see what the Hakanashi looks like. As of right now, Hakanashi is what, giving us a down signal, right? It went down or told us to go down about right there. So it looks good, even though it's kind of holding steady, and we're seeing a lot of consolidation right here. Again, because of the lot of consolidation that we see, I'd wait till it breaks and play the break. Once it breaks, wait to see what's going to happen here. And at this point, you can either take partial profit, take all of your profit, and then, you know, wait for the rest of the consolidation if that's what's going to happen, go, or leave a little in and let the rest run until it gets to about here. Just matching up. That's all I'm doing. It's really easy. Like, it's not easy. It's simple, right? It's not easy. It's simple. I think once you are continuously looking at the chart, continuously going through things, it'll give you a better idea as to what's going to happen next based on what's happened in the past. That's why I do my trading this way. Anyway, I have a mark here, but I don't know if I'll be doing anything here either. Let's see. Yeah, this is like, and then this shit right here looks like news. I'm not messing with this either. So we can move real quick because I've already kind of killed like 16 minutes on this video. Same thing here. If I did anything here, it would be going on a buy, but only to there. Let's see what happens when we go down to the daily. Squeeze this up a little bit. Excuse me. Is anybody else's allergies like kicking your ass? Mine are like really trying to take me out. All right. So if I was going to take a position here, you see how bad it got fought? Okay, maybe not so bad, but I would only go to about here because price fought. Shit, it's how many candles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And then it tried to get up there again. 6, 7, 8. So it fought pretty hard right here. So I wouldn't go, if I was going to take a buy, I probably wouldn't even go any further than this until I knew exactly what was going to happen once we got to that part. But that's just me. You're just going to have to kind of do your own analysis and see what fits you best. You know what I mean? The RSI and Hakanashi have been super helpful, but in my personal opinion, I won't be taking anything on here as of right now. So let's switch over to AJ, and even on AJ, this is looking really shitty. I wouldn't, let me see, let's do something here. See, the videos get so long when I do this myself, like when I don't have it prepared, but you let me know if it's helpful or not. So based on previous movement, price didn't get, I wouldn't mess with anything past here, and it's already fighting to get past here. I'm not going to be doing or making any kind of moves on AJ as of right now. It just doesn't look good. It's messy. If you like messy, you like the drama, that's good. That's fine. You can do that. I wouldn't mess with AJ. Me personally, when I say just me personally, I'm not going to be messing with AJ. Let's see what else we got. Same thing here. A lot of consolidation. I won't be doing anything here either because, again, if it's headed upward and we're looking for a bullish move, we probably would only top out to about right here because maybe this is news and you don't want to use that for a basis, so I won't be doing anything there. Oh, let's see what we got here. Kind of the same thing. It's kind of struggling. I've made some marks up here, and this was probably, let's see, further back, and it's been some consolidation, so it's still trying to fight it and see if it can get past this level right here, but it still hasn't. And with that being the case, I'm not going to be making any moves here either. Last one, I profited off of this one pretty decently, and then I got greedy, and then I lost some money, so that's the name of the game. But EJ was my dog last week. But let's see, EJ, is they going to be the pick for this week? It's looking like no. What I'm thinking is we're going to see some consolidation in here, so I won't be messing with EJ. If something changes, I can always jump back on and let you guys know. But so that this video doesn't go on too crazy long, that is it. I hope that you guys have a phenomenal trading week. If you have questions, if you have questions that you want me to go into more deeper detail about, like the Fibonacci or major bank levels or whatever the case may be, just hit me up. Let me know. Have a great trading week. Bye.